When I talk about overnight treatments that literally grows your hair while you're sleeping, I'm not joking about it. I'm going to be sharing with you my overnight treatment that has literally doubled my hair growth in this video. There's a huge reason why we're seeing so many brands coming up with rosemary hair care line, and why not make your own rosemary and clove rings at home? So I have my rosemary with me, and I also have my cloves. If you do not know what rosemary is and what cloves are, where have you been? I've been hearing so much about rosemary and clove rings, like every single timeline. Oh, I'm using rosemary and cloves. Oh, I'm using rosemary and cloves. So I decided that this year I would try it and wait to see if it actually works. And might I say, I'm speechless. So I decided to go to the market, get my cloves, and go and get my rosemary. I'm more of a fenugreek girl. I've always been using fenugreek. If you don't know what fenugreek is, it's a herb that I use over the years to help to strengthen and boost my hair growth. So I decided that I'm going to try rosemary and clove rings on my hair. So I've been using it for a couple of months. I started it off like mid January, and I had to like pause and wait for a few, like I needed to just check if this is working, because I do a lot to my hair. I need to just pause on some things and just use only this to check if it works. And okay, they are really onto something. Like, they are onto something. Aside that, we have so many herbs that help in hair growth, which I'm not surprised by really, because I know herbs play a lot of role in like strengthening your hair. Every ancient people have been using this. Like when you see Africans, like ancient Africans using this particular herb like chepe, fenugreek, amla, like we've been seeing all of this, and most of them they do the same exact thing. So I'm not surprised that rosemary and cloves work, but the rate at which it works is where it's amazing. So I found this method very easy. So I just get my bottle, put my rosemary, put my cloves. You have to really measure this out well, because if you end up putting so much water, you won't get that concentrated color. Yeah, so just know the water to cloves and rosemary ratio, because you don't want it to be too diluted. You want to get that nutrient, you want to get every single thing from it. So I went ahead to put more rosemary than cloves, because cloves are kind of expensive. Like, I don't think anybody's saying it, but cloves are expensive. So I just ended up putting more rosemary than cloves, but it still pulled through. Like, so also you don't have to put so much water, because it takes like 2 to 3 weeks if you properly preserve it well for you to last long for you. So I just wanted to use this mixture for 1 week, so I didn't end up putting so much. And I do not leave this, I leave this on my hair, but I pretty much use it when I know my wash day is coming soon. So I use it like twice or 3 times in a week, if I can remember, but I make sure to use it at least twice. No, at least twice, at most 3 times. So I ended up putting warm water. I didn't put hot water. I know there's another method where you can put it in a pot with boiling water and let it boil for like 10 to 5 minutes. 10-15 minutes, then let it simmer down. So this is the color that you want to achieve when you're doing this. You want that dark brown kind of look. I kept this in for 24 hours, and this is how I get it. That's why I said that you can just leave it for 24 hours. I prefer doing this method because I feel like boiling it is too harsh on it. So we're going to dive straight into application. So I ended up putting it in an applicator bottle, but I ended up putting it in this one because that other one was leaking all over my body. So I ended up transferring it to my applicator bottle, but it still has like, because there was oil on it before, so it still has like oil in it, which at the end of the day I pretty much love, because it added something. So if you want to add that a little extra something, I suggest putting like a drop of oil inside. So now we're diving right into the application. Someone has asked me, oh, how do I apply this on my hair? Do I put it all over my hair? I do not put it all over my hair, because honestly it's just a rinse or something that you like. It's a treatment that you put in on your hair to boost hair growth. It doesn't really do much to your length. So I just put it directly on my scalp. That's my logic with it. You can put it all over your hair, but I don't want my hair to be wet because it was close to bedtime and it's an overnight treatment. Like, did I not mention this is an overnight treatment that I do? You can also do it as a rinse, like after I washed it, you can put it as a rinse, or make a separate video on like different ways you can use cloves and rosemary. But I put this directly to my scalp. That's one way I do it. Put it directly to my scalp, then massage it as I'm going. You can see that I'm massaging and putting it on my scalp directly. I've seen some people using spray bottles to apply this on their hair, but I don't like spray bottles when doing this because it gets everywhere on my body. When I use an applicator bottle, it gets directly to my scalp. I can get my scalp easily, so I just continue with this process. Put it all over my hair, make sure I'm still massaging. You can see I'm going in with that massaging motion. This is just to help your hair to absorb that liquid, that moisture better. This, most people say that this is not moisturizing for their hair, but honestly, if you're using any water-based anything, it's hydrating to your hair. It gives a somewhat of moisture. Yeah, that's what I'll say. But it's not a moisturizer. It's more hydrating. There's a difference between hydrating your hair, that's like water, and moisturizing your hair. So I won't say that you use it as a moisturizer or it keeps your hair moisturized. I'm not saying that, but your hair is definitely going to be hydrated after doing this. So I go in with massaging my hair. This is just to help my hair, for the water not to just sit on my strands, because my hair is not wet. Like, I'm not doing this on a damp hair, I'm doing it straight out from a dry hair. Like, I've not done my moisture routine, so I make sure I get everywhere. You can see I'm bending down, I'm making sure I get in the back, like every single part. This is an overnight treatment, so we want to get every single part of my hair. So everyone that's been asking, oh, how do I use this, or how do I use this, or how do I use it, this is one way I use it. Or definitely share the other ways I use this, but this is the one I'm sharing with you in this video because this is the overnight treatment method that I'm doing. I have some other overnight treatments that I do to my hair to just help my hair boost hair growth, help to strengthen my hair and reduce, because I suffered a lot from excessive shedding and hair breakage, and all these treatments really helped in reducing that. Rosemary has so many benefits. That's why you can see a lot of hair care brands are coming up with rosemary hairline. It has so many benefits. It helps in, one thing is that it helps in hair growth, and one way it helps in hair growth is reducing your breakage and your hair loss. That's the only way you can see a lot of length and retain that length. There are a lot of other factors that goes into you retaining length, like how you take care of your hair care routine, which I'm sure you should be working on if you're trying out treatment. Not like doing this thing will help to grow your hair and boost hair growth and help to strengthen your hair, but there are other things that you need to be doing to your hair. Don't just do this and think, oh, I've done this and my hair is going to be growing. Yes, everybody's hair grows, but why are people still having short hair? That's because their hair care routine sucks. So you need to work on your hair care routine and your mindset and your patience to make sure that you get the results that you want. And one way to unlock this is by subscribing to my channel. Yeah, guys, I do a lot of hair care. I do a lot of hair care videos, and I'm sure you love it. So don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'm currently doing one side, and we can move on to the next side where I talk about the benefits of rosemary and cloves. So rosemary helps in your scalp health. It helps in growth stimulation, dryness, itchiness, dandruff on the scalp. If you suffer from dandruff, you can try rosemary. I'm sure it will help you. It also helps improve the blood flow vessels on the scalp while reducing inflammation and creating an environment for hair growth. That is one way, like anything that has to do with improving the blood flow on your scalp, just know that your hair is going to grow, because massaging your hair is one way to help the blood flow on your scalp, and it helps hair growth. So if rosemary is doing that, for sure your hair is growing. Like there's no turning back on that. While for cloves, it contains a compound that helps to increase the blood circulation to the scalp. Like I mentioned, blood circulation is awesome. Anything that's helping in blood circulation is growing your hair, which helps to which improves and promotes hair growth, also improves the blood flow to your scalp, and also it carries essential nutrients to wait it carries essential nutrients to the hair follicles, whereby promoting hair growth. Like I mentioned, anything that has to do with blood flow helps to grow your hair. So pretty much rosemary and cloves, they do the same thing. Like I mentioned before, there are a lot of herbs that help in hair growth, and you just have to pick the one that you want to use. As far as I'm concerned, hair care routine is something that's supposed to be easy. Just find what works for you and stick to it, because everything pretty much does the same thing. So if you're using any form of herbs or oils or teas or whatever, just know that they do the same thing technically. You just have to find the one that works for you and stick to it. And for sure, if you want to try rosemary and cloves, let me know in the comment section how it works for you, because I'm absolutely loving it, and there's so many ways that you can use it. But in this video, I used it as an overnight treatment, and I'm sure you would definitely love it. Definitely love it if you try it out, and let me know in the comment section how it's working for you. And also let me know what secrets, like hair growth secrets, you have that I can try, or anything that you want me to try out to just see if it works or how it works well for natural hair, because that's very important. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to also sleep with your shower cap and your bonnet to keep your hair protected, because it's an overnight treatment. I forgot to include that in this video, but make sure you put a plastic bag on your hair or your shower cap just to secure that treatment on your hair and let it like seep in and absorb well to your hair. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Subscribe, guys, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. I love talking to you guys, so yeah, bye.